Arsenal 3, Inter 1 at the San Siro. And what a game. It was an okay game. Arsenal get the win, the 7th win out of 7 in this year's Champions League, guaranteeing at least a top 2 finish in the table, in this year's table, meaning that the knockout stages, they are guaranteed to get the home second leg at home. But in terms of this game, 3-1, 2 Jesus goals. Gyökeres scored, of course. Inter scored their goal, but we'll get into it. First half start, Arsenal started out of the blocks. I would love to see them start the game in the way they started this game. They were raring to go, got out of the blocks, got all over Inter Milan. Done very, very well. Very, very well. I was impressed. A little bit disappointed. I feel they could have quickly just shocked them and gone in front. But it wasn't meant to be. Eventually, in the 10th minute, they did go in front. Gabriel Jesus does very, very well. Sots it away. Arsenal 1-0 up. Done very, very well. Then after, fortunately, Inter Milan equalised. And it's by a mistake from Arsenal. One of the couple of mistakes they've made this game. And Inter made them pay. There were other mistakes as well, but I'll go into them. But the next goal, Jesus again. This time from a corner. Saka takes the corner. Goes deep to Trossard. One of the shortest players on the pitch to the other one of the shortest players on the pitch, Jesus. And he headers it in close range. It's 2-0. 2-1. Going from the break. But one of the frustrating things in the first half, what I was going to say is, there was a chance where I think it was Saliba, under no pressure, and he passes it to one of an Inter player. And I'm thinking, like, there's no one there. I mean, you're not under pressure. And it's an unforced error. And it's frustrating. There was another time where Arsenal are pressing and they're higher up the pitch. And Zubamendi passes it backwards. And I think it was Thuram actually pounces on it. And they go on a counter-attack. And they nearly score from it. And I'm thinking, like, small things like that. Small things like that. They were fortunate that didn't cost them. There was one chance where they were actually braked and they could have scored if they made the right choice. I think it was a chance where they could have gone left, but they went to the right side. And I think they went to Thuram, and Thuram hits it wide. And they were fortunate to get away with that. Of course, Inter Milan did force a few chances. They were a bit of a handful. I think it was a player called Desperado. I think it was. Sorry if I've got his name wrong. He was a bit of a handful. He done very, very well. Second half, it was a little bit end-to-end for my liking. Both teams wanted to win. Inter Milan wanted to win. Arsenal wanted to win. 17 shots. 6 on target for Arsenal. Of course, Ben White, Jesus came on. Of course, Victor Gyökeres, Gabriel came on. And Arsenal did score the third goal with Victor Gyökeres. He did well. He did very well. With the shot. Playing off with Rice. A little bit fortunate to get the ball back. Took the shot. Kills it. Top corner. 3-1. Of course, he tries it again. But he skies it. But he is a player that's a bit low on confidence. Of course, a shot like that will do him a world of good. Rice did when he came on, did step it up. Of course, Martinelli came on as well late on for Trossard. Inject some bit of energy in the game. Of course, White came on before that. Gabriel came from for Mosquera. They did well. Of course, the downside is Marino got a second yellow, so he's going to be unavailable for the next game, but I think they would have rotated anyway. Rice got a yellow, so he's suspended for that next game, but I think he would have been rotated anyway as well. I think probably players like Eze, probably Wanyeri probably will come in for that game. So the two players, because it's wrapped now. It's wrapped. This league table phase, whatever it's called, it's done. They got the 3-1 win. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a tight affair, but they done well. They did what they need to do, and well done to them. They've got the job done. What you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section. Smash that like button, hype, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, on we go. Let's go, Arsenal.